Hey everybody, I'm Rick Beato. Okay, I want to address some of the comments and emails I've gotten in response to my last video, the real reason music is getting worse. I'll just read two that just came in. They're right in a row. An old man talking about how they don't make music like they used to, how fresh. Or music changes and the reason you don't like it is because you're getting older. When I have people on my channel like Matteo Mancuso or Mateus Asado or bassist Mohini Day or even Tosin Abasi playing these insane licks. They don't play music like anybody used to. They're contemporary players that have reinvented the instrument. Or if I listen to a Bach piece like the Brandenburg Concertos that were written between 1708 and 1721, not during my lifetime, not during my parents' lifetime, not even during my great-grandparents', well, maybe my great-grandparents' lifetime, I'm not sure. You know, my mom loved Puccini's opera Madame Butterfly. It was written in 1904. Now, my mom was born in 1925. When do you think she became aware of that piece? There were no recordings back then. Maybe she heard it on the radio in the 40s. She didn't have a record player until the 50s or so when she married my dad. She probably saw it on TV in the 60s. It has nothing to do with her generation. It's just when she discovered the piece, just like we're discovering things every single day, whether they're written today or they're written in the past. Most of you that are writing these comments, Rick stuck in the past, you don't know what's on the charts right now. I'm the one doing the Spotify top 10 countdowns. Do you know those songs? If it's new to you, it's new. Whether it was written in 1824, like Beethoven's Missa Solemnis, which you should check out. Or if it's Mozart's Symphony in G minor, which was written in 1788. Or if it was Coco by Charlie Parker, which was recorded in 1945. If it's new to you, it's new. Doesn't matter what generation it's from. So I don't buy any of that crap. And then there's the, Rick, you're just anti-technology. Now that's ridiculous. I'm anti-technology. I've got a YouTube channel with over 4 million subscribers. I have over 1 million followers on Instagram. I make videos using all the latest software. I use AI all the time. All the time? All the time. I use all the latest DAW software and plugins. I guarantee you, I'm more tech savvy than the jokers out there writing in the comments. I don't care how old they are. The point of the first part of the video, music is too easy to make, was that people rely on using technology to fix things or make up for the fact that they don't want to spend the time to get good at something. Whether it's playing an instrument, recording, or they just don't want to spend the years it takes to become good enough to record things without the assistance of all the different things they need to fix their bad performances, whether it's timing or tuning or whatever. None of this even matters. There's a way bigger problem going on with music right now. People don't care about music as much as they used to, and that's a big statement. If you don't believe it, here are the receipts. Let's take a look at Google Trends. This actually measures actual search traffic on Google for specific topics. If I type in music in 2004, music was at 100%. And where is it now? It's down to 25%. So search traffic on the topic of music has dropped 75% in the last 20 years. Well, maybe that's just certain types of music. How about pop music? That's probably the bulk of it. Let's look at that. Yeah, that's bad too. What about other genres like hip hop? Oh, that's really bad. Maybe country music is doing better. I'll just search the United States because that's pretty much where people listen to country music. Well, country music's down 50%, but it's pretty steady after that. Well, what about art? Is that any different than music? That's down 60%. So I guess people don't care about art or music. If they don't care about that, then what do they care about? Must be video games. No, video games are actually way down too, but they hit 100% of search volume in 2012. Why is that? Because Minecraft came out on November 18th, 2011. That's why. And it's pretty much declined from there. Well, what is actually up? Social media. It's at its highest right now. Social media is what people are on. They're on TikTok, they're on Instagram, they're on YouTube Shorts, but practicing music or listening to music or looking up things about art or playing video games, they're not doing. I called one of my friends who's a music teacher to ask him, how many of your students only play during their lessons, meaning they never practice during the week, just play in their lesson? And he's like, oh, that's easy, 100%. And that pretty much goes for any of my kids' friends' parents. When I ask them that question, they tell me their kids don't practice. They go to their lessons every week without ever having touched their instrument. And I know right now there are thousands of music teachers out there watching this that are going, yeah, that's pretty much all my students too. Why are they not learning instruments? And why is video game playing going down? Because it takes work and they don't want to put in the work. Because it's way easier just to open up their phone and put TikTok on or YouTube Shorts or Instagram and swipe up. Swiping up, swiping up. Anytime you see a phone being held, where's my phone? I have my phone. See that? I don't even have my phone. It's because anytime you see a phone in this position, they're on social media. If their finger's moving like that, they ain't taking pictures. Kids don't even take pictures. Well, they do for Snapchat, but another thing they waste their time on. I know I sound like an old guy yelling at clouds now. So the other part of the video about music consumption, people are saying, Rick, you're just not listening to the right kind of music. Oh, really? People are less interested in music because it's boring to them. That's what I think. Unless there's a video attached to it that's 15 seconds long. Now, I'm not saying that all of today's music is bad and people are not into it. I'm well aware there are great bands and artists that exist today. But my point is they are not what's popular now. These artists live relatively in obscurity. It's that popular music is getting worse. And that was my entire thesis. And the data doesn't lie. Now, you can interpret it any way you want, but in my experience, interest in music is declining. Just because some of you out there are young and are watching this, that doesn't mean that I'm out of touch at 62. We have young people that work here every day like Tom. Tom, you're what, 27?
Yeah.
I know there's a bunch of music nerds out there that are saying, what are you talking about, Rick? We listen to music way more than we ever do. You're just out of touch. It's like, just look at the data. Now, I don't know what the answer is to this. I just make these videos. I'd love to know your thoughts. Leave a comment, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.